Welcome to DCS. It's late at night, it's about 2:30 in the morning again, and we're going to just go through a few laps around the carrier. This is a super carrier module, by the way, gifted to me by a very, very generous chap on the channel called Gordon. If you're watching this, thank you so much. I will always appreciate it every time I'm flying on the carrier because it's just incredible. It's just the most amazing feeling, especially when you're in the Varjo Aero. Now, everything I said about the VR3 when we did the same thing applies here. This feels like the VR3, but lighter, and that display is brighter as well. And of course, you have no subscription. Kind of a big deal there, and it's cheaper. So really, the sweet spot, everything else, the clarity is exactly the same. We're just doing an alignment now, and we've just got this fired up. Funny enough, I actually have I started the video cold and dark. Well, I thought I started the video. I've been yapping for about 10-15 minutes and realised I didn't press the record button. The joys of being a YouTuber, but never mind. It probably means that this video will be a bit shorter because I was too busy talking about the Aero and how much I love it, and I think you get the idea now. I will try and put a bit of through the lens footage in as well when we land, so you can see what I can see, which it's tricky with a phone, as you know, but at least hopefully you'll get an idea of the sort of, you know, how smooth everything is and perhaps some of that clarity and sweet spot. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. But really the purpose of this video is to show you that during tricky, challenging flying conditions, and particularly in DCS where you're air refueling, and I might show that on the channel soon, you know, and carrier ops, things where you need to look at things in the distance and really concentrate on particular small points of reference, that is where the Aero totally shines. And you know what? It's so damn amazing. I could sit here all day, but we won't because your time is precious. I know that. So let's go and crack on. And let's see if we can find somewhere now. As soon as I move, my wingman over there is going to move as well, probably. So let's just go on high nose wheel steering mode. Quick as possible. See, I told you. He does that every time. And we're going to this is the super carrier module, and it's so damn real. And all the instructions I'm being given is clearer than any other headset. It's just amazing. Right, we need to put the launch bar down, extend that, and I'll go outside so you can see what these guys are doing. Look at this. You see how he's attached the launch bar there? And now he's telling me to roll forwards to catch it. I think, no, not quite. I'll show you outside, guys. I'll show you. Here we go, look, watch this. Bit more. There we go. All the animations are done amazingly well. Eagle Dynamics, we love you. We really love you. Right, we're going to go half stage flaps here. Landing light on, anti-skid off. I think we are about ready. Oh, this is such a beautiful display. I love it. Let's have one quick panoramic view before we head off the carrier here. You know, if you'd have said to me 10 years ago that I'd be doing this and the experience, I'd laugh. I'd be like, no chance. Absolutely no chance. Anyway, right. We're now going to spool up the engine here. Full mill, I think is the correct term. Drew will tell me if I'm wrong. Check trim. I did actually just set that. Hopefully that's done that. Sometimes it does that to me. But I'm not too worried about that because I have set the trim for takeoff. I think sometimes a bit of a bug that is. And we need to salute the ground crew. Even that menu's beautiful. And you'll find you'll look at menus, guys. You know, just even before you get into the sim when you get this headset for the first time. Here we go then. This is it. And we are airborne. Wow. I don't think Microsoft Flight Simulator or any sim will ever beat DCS for the pure raw sound of those jet engines. They sound just like they do at air shows. They really do, and I don't know how they've done it. Right, we're going to go straight into a pattern now. Not going to mess around here today. Just so I can show you how, I'm not going to say easy, because it's not easy. It's really not easy flying an aircraft onto a carrier, a moving carrier at that as well. And by the way, I'm just wondering, I'm not sure how this is going to appear on the mirror, but if it's slightly left or right, that's just the way it's appearing, or slightly stretched, because obviously we've got 115 degrees field of view here. Now let's talk a little bit about the field of view. It's not Pimax. It isn't. It's not a Pimax style wow factor when it comes to field of view. No headset will probably ever beat them for that sort of thing. But the thing I want to drive home here is that because of that clarity, okay, because the clarity is not just a little bit of a sweet spot, but it's the entire display, or pretty much, that means that that field of view feels bigger, a lot bigger, because you can see more of your peripheral vision, if that makes sense. So, but you know, I'm not going to sweet talk it though. The field of view is nowhere near as good as the Pimax, and I think that's one of the reasons why I still absolutely love the 8KX. I still feel that that's a headset from the future. I do feel the Varjo Aero has now joined that club, that exclusive club. Both headsets I think have a place in the market big time, because they are just so incredible at what they do. And it all boils down to what's most important to you, that massive field of view or incredible clarity. Unfortunately, you can't have both. You just can't have both right now, guys. Maybe in the future, who knows? Isn't she a beauty? I honestly feel like the F18, it doesn't feel like bits of code on a computer. It feels totally alive to me. The sound of it, the feel of it, everything. I don't know how they've done it. It really is absolutely incredible. Right, anyway, we're now going to... In fact, that's amazing. Sorry, I actually stopped talking there because I can see the carrier so damn clear. What are you doing, you crazy man? That's my wingman. I can already see the lights there. It's just fantastic. It makes those carrier landings so much easier, I'll tell you that. As long as your wingman doesn't try and kill you, that is. Now that diagram there, I used to find that essential. Because, of course, you know, you can't really see the lights very well in other headsets. But I actually find it a bit annoying now. Because I don't need that anymore. Because I can literally see everything. And from about here, I can now see the cables as well. That's mad. Most people in VR on like the DCS forums want to know, can you see the lights on approach with the G2? Yeah, I can see the lights. I can also see the cables as well. How mad is that? Oh, amazing. Look at that. It's funny, I'd never ever dare do that. Look at the outside view when I'm busy trying to land the F18 on a carrier. I'd never do that normally. I'd be terrified. But I feel very confident now, simply because I can see clearer. I didn't realise that was the thing that was bothering me the most, actually. And most challenging thing about flying these sorts of things is just being able to see everything. Like, I can see not just the lights. I can also see the cables. I know, it's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing, honestly, I'm a professional. No, we're fine, I'm going to carry on, thanks. There we go. I wasn't concerned at all. That was a bit of an interesting approach, shall I say, but one where I feel confident I was going to be able to make it because I could see all my visual references, okay? So, with that in mind, I'd like to try that again now. So, oh, wrong view. There we go. So, any takers here? Okay, look, these guys are now heading to their positions, and we're going to go for another launch. You know, even without all the sort of crazy combat stuff, even just doing things like this, DCS is worth it. Look at all those crew, all the detail there of the carrier. And actually the super carrier module is known for being quite intensive on frame rate. Well, I don't have such a problem, but I know I do have a fairly beefy computer, but it's, you know, I'm recording as well, and I'm using the Varjo, which is almost 6K combined in terms of display clarity. Right, we'll go for this guy over here. And as I said before as well, I think in my first Varjo video, this headset has active cooling technology. So what it means is it senses, it knows if things are getting a little bit hot in VR, and the fan will adjust. And you don't hear the fan when you're in the headset, which I really like as well. But you feel it on your face a little bit, which is, honestly, it feels so relaxing. I feel like a very, really light brush of air on my face, and that makes you feel so cool and relaxed in VR. So here we go again then. I could literally do this all day. Okay, so we're going to now push forward a bit. Oh, bit much that was. Got to be very careful here when you do this bit. Yep, I think I'm done. Excellent stuff. We'll get our little action men in position, and we will get ready for takeoff again. Flaps half, takeoff trim set, landing light. I suppose we can put that on now. Yeah, we're all good to go. Right. Shall I do this from the outside view this time, guys? Shall I? I'll try it, okay? Hopefully we won't end up in the sea. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's such a beautiful sound. Now, if you're wondering, guys, I'm actually using headphones. It's funny, I do get used to it, but it is a bit of a pain. I would prefer over-the-ear audio solution like the Reverb. I do prefer that, absolutely. So I'm pleading to anybody, any manufacturer watching this, please make an add-on solution to the Varjo. You would make an absolute fortune, I'll tell you that now. But to be fair, it's something, you know, I get used to it, really. I used to do it before with other headsets like the Rift S and even the CV1 because my speakers broke like everybody else's. But I'm looking, actually, I might see if I can find any decent wireless headphones. To be fair, I only really use headphones if I'm either obviously multiplayer or if I'm recording videos. Otherwise, I use my speakers, which actually do a really good job. Right then, we're going to go straight in for our next and final landing here on the carrier. That will complete our training. I'll try and see if I can do a better approach this time, but I'm not going to promise anything here. I know some YouTubers, and this is actually a really good idea, they actually play back the track of, you know, your flying. So basically, because DCS has a really brilliant replay feature, that way you can just sort of concentrate on being entertaining and talking and not flying. That's a good idea. I might try and do that next time. But what you're seeing here is me flying and talking at the same time. But yeah, the Varjo Aero, what an amazing feat to have a manufacturer that is a professional VR headset manufacturer that deals with air forces, the likes of the Finnish Air Force, Lockheed Martin. It's just crazy to have a manufacturer of that weight and respect come to the consumer flight sim genre, it is literally a dream come true, and I cannot say that enough. And it is thanks to you guys in the comments for shouting the fact that my Varjo VR3 video is pretty much reached 100,000 views now or more, which is damn epic. And also just shouting at them as much as possible, emailing them, pestering them as much as possible. It's worked, and we now have a consumer level Varjo headset with all of the features, the important things of the VR3. What a time. What a time for flight simulation. It's never been this good. Will it ever be this good again? I think so. I think things are just going to get better and better all the time now. Right, trimming here. In fact, we'll just put our display onto... there we go. G limit 6.1 Gs, because we are carrying laser weapons today actually. And the stab trim is at 11 at the moment. And we're going for another landing, our final landing. I really need to get rid of that diagram. I don't need it anymore. I already know I'm a little high here. There we go. Just correcting myself here. Come on, baby. Let's get that cable. I can see the cable really clearly. And there we go. That was a bit of a hard landing, that one. But we got there. I could just do this all day long, guys. And it's so much fun honing your skills in DCS. Particularly now with such incredible... almost retina resolution. It feels like that. When I compare this to the focus display of the Varjo VR3, and I've got a video of that on the channel, if I remember I'll put a link in the description below, it doesn't feel like it's missing out too much at all from that sort of focus display. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I really do appreciate your support. 80% of you are not subscribed, but you do watch my videos, so feel free to hit that sub button, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye bye for now. Take care.